everybody, it's great to have you in class today. It's Miss Lizzie, and we're going to be actually learning a new song today, which is really fun. I'm glad to learn it with you. So just to start off, we're going to kind of warm up our bodies to get into the mood for choral class today, for singing. So let's warm up our bodies. So let's go ahead and stretch out our arms. We'll kind of do some wrist twirls, kind of little small circles. Get those arms opened up, and then let's go ahead and reach up and all the way down. Touch our toes. Okay, let's give a couple twirls right here, and then we'll stretch out the neck, finally. Okay. All right, so we have our body quickly warmed up, and now we're going to move on to some vocal warm-ups. So we're going to start on G, actually, today. So this is where it is, and we're going to be singing some do's. So I really want you to work on your pronunciation of do, when you sing this. So really have good articulation with coming in with that D. So we're gonna sing do 5 times, and then we're gonna move up a note. So it's gonna sound similar to this. And so on. So we're gonna go starting on G, and we're gonna go up to G actually. So we're gonna go up the G scale and sing do. So let's go ahead and start. You can pick where you want to start. One of those. Okay. So. Do. Sorry, I'll count us in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so got a little high for me, but expands the vocal range. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our second exercise. So really nice job on that first one, guys. So we're going to go ahead on to our second one, and we're going to keep the do's, but we're going to add some wahs in there, some wah-wahs. So we're going to go do, wah, wah, do, do, do. So kind of to tap that out, it's do, wah, wah, do, do, do. All right? So, and it's going to sound like this with our notes. So they're a little bit different than our first one. So we are going to start on G still. And we're going to go, all going to be the same note still. And we're going to and then we're going to go back up a couple notes, all within the same scale of G still. So we're going to start one time again, and I'll count us in this time. So you're going to go down and then back up a couple notes on this one. So remember, it's do, wah, wah, do, do, do. Okay, so start with the G. Guys. So now we're going to try one final warm-up before we dive into our piece, and it is similar to what we've been working on. So we have the do's and the wah-wahs and the do's, but instead we're going to arpeggiate them this time. So we're going to start on that G again, so just like that. So it's going to sound like this. Do, wah, wah, do, wah, wah, do. Do, wah, wah, do, wah, wah, do. notes and then back down. So go ahead and follow my lead on that, and we'll count us in. So this is the starting note. G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. And back down. Okay, great job on warm-ups this morning. So after we feel good, we feel all warmed up, our voice does and our body does, we're gonna go ahead and start our new piece. So this is called the Under the Greenwood Tree. And this is a very fun piece, actually, very unique, and it sounds really pretty all put together. So it's actually based off, it's words from William Shakespeare. So I think we've all heard of that name. So it's pretty exciting to kind of have a piece by him that we're gonna sing. So, and the words that we're gonna learn today are the title of the piece are Under the Greenwood Tree. So going back to those warm-ups, we kind of have the same rhythm incorporated in the beginning of this piece. So it begins like this. So that sounds really neat, right? So with that and the guys part together, it sounds something like this. If I can try it for you. Okay, so it has a couple moving notes at the end, but other than that, it's pretty much together. So I want everybody to go ahead, and we're starting at measure 3, right? Looking at Under the Greenwood Tree. And we're going to start at measure 3, and we're just going to clap our rhythms for those two measures. For measures 3 and 4, we're all going to clap our rhythms together. Now when we do this, I want us to all take a note if all of us clap at the same time, if some of us clap at different times. So kind of keep note as to what's happening. So I'll count us in. So we're just going to clap, no singing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Okay, I didn't hear any misclaps in there. So can anybody tell me, are we together or are we apart? Awesome, that's right. So we are together. Everybody's together in the same rhythm. And all the notes are actually very similar, thirds apart, except for the last measure, which kind of changes notes a little bit. So we're going to start with the females. We're going to start with sopranos and altos. And I want you to go ahead, and we're going to start with your notes. So let's go ahead and start with the altos. And it's on G. It's the note that we're starting on. So this piece is in the key of G, which is why we just did warm-ups with that. So your part's going to go under the green, sorry, under the greenwood, 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 under the greenwood, greenwood tree. So if you notice that last two notes, they are the same. They do not move up like the soprano line does. So the soprano at that point is a fourth above you instead of a third like it's been the entire time previously. So let's go ahead and sing that all once together. And this is the beginning note, just the altos. 1, 2, ready, go. Under the greenwood, 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 under the greenwood, greenwood tree. Nice, so let's make sure we have that same note at the end. So we're going to go ahead and on to sopranos. Altos seem to have a really good part of their hold of their part, and it's just all stepwise for the most part for you guys. So it is all stepwise, so you guys got it. So let's go ahead to the sopranos. So it's going to be about a third of above, and it sounds like this. Under the greenwood, 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 under the greenwood, greenwood tree. So you guys have a really simple part for the most part too, just kind of going right back up the scale degree. So let's go ahead and sing that all together, and let's see if we can just sight sing through that first line, soprano. So this is the starting note on a B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under the greenwood, 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 under the greenwood, greenwood tree. Awesome. So make sure you come back up to that G, riding on that G again. So sopranos have a great grasp on that as well. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and pair those two together. So we'll do sopranos and altos together now. So you guys remember your notes. This is the altos, remember, it's just stepwise down. This is the sopranos. So let's go ahead and start this. So I'll count us in, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under the greenwood, 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 under the greenwood, greenwood tree. Nice job, sopranos and altos. With those ending notes, I could definitely hear the difference. So we're going to go ahead and move on to adding in the male voice in the bottom, tenor or bass. So you all have the same notes. There we go. So you guys all have the same notes, and it's going to start with D. Right there, awesome, right. So, and your part is just similar, same stepwise motion as the females, except just different notes. So it's going to sound like this. So the last measure is a little bit different than the females because you guys have mostly the same note. You just hang out on that G down there, right? So most of those, so it's under the greenwood, greenwood tree. Okay, so shall we try that? Lower voices. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Under the greenwood, 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 under the greenwood tree. All right, it's a little low for me, but you guys were all sounding great out there. So final step of today is we are going to add these two together. And so we're going to go ahead and review kind of the notes, but really nice job so far. You guys all have the same rhythms, remember? And for the most part, you guys all move the same similar way with the stepwise motion. May not be the same note, but you guys are moving the same direction. So this is what it's going to sound like, remember? I'll play it for you one last time, and then we're going to put it all together. Under the green. So let's count us in and let's do this together. So this is the male starting out. This is the altos. And then this is the sopranos. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job, everybody. So we're going to continue more on this the next time we meet, but great job today. Thanks.